The score of Ms. C's son dropped from 80 to 50. Part 4. For a long time, Ms. C's way of teaching her son was pushing him to study. When her son did not get the grades she expected, she blamed him and expressed disappointment in him. When her son's grades deteriorated when he started primary 4, Ms. C did what she was used to and hoped that her son would get good grades. The result was the opposite, and his grades got worse. The right action for Ms. C is to first change herself, and that was how I helped her. I asked Ms. C, "How important do you think academic performance is?" She replied, "I have been telling my son that I do not expect him to score 100, only because I did not want to put pressure on him. Indeed, I highly valued his results." I asked Ms. C, "Though you did not make it clear to your son that you valued his grades," Ms. C said, "I think he knew back in primary 2 or 3. He would tell me if his results were a little bit poor and say, 'Mum, I'm sorry, I can't get high grades.'" I told Ms. C, no matter how low the score is, acknowledge that he has worked hard to get it. Focusing on grades made you concentrate on the points he didn't get instead of his efforts. It made him more and more disappointed in himself, and his scores got lower and lower. "Why don't you change your mindset and look at the scores he got instead of the ones he didn't?" She listened with a perplexed expression and said, "Focus only on the scores he got. But when he got to 4th grade, his scores just kept getting lower and lower." I asked Ms. C, "Have you seen your son studying hard?" Ms. C replied, "Yes, especially in the first few weeks of the school year. Then he got worse and worse." I told Ms. C, "You must change your perspective and stop looking at the scores he did not get. He got a poor grade, but he did put effort in the work. By changing your perspective, you make it possible for yourself to appreciate and encourage his endeavors. You can say to him, 'Mummy used to value your scores only, but not your effort. I now understand that your effort is much more important than your scores. It doesn't matter if your grades are low. I appreciate your continuous efforts. Come on, you'll make progress. Let me know how Mum can help.'" She thought for a moment and said with a smile on her face, "I got it."